Hello and welcome back to another episode of Real with Ryan. This is going to be another episode where I play with Chatgpt. In today's episode, I want to use Chatgpt to help me come up with the food I'm going to eat this week. I've recorded a few episodes about the capabilities of Chatgpt, so you can check the description for those. There's a few things that I want to get out of this episode. One, I want to see how capable Chatgpt is at generating lists of foods, how I can use Chatgpt to help me brainstorm the things I want to eat this week, how I can utilize Chatgpt to help me organize my grocery list, and finally have Chatgpt create the recipes I can follow to cook and eat my foods. But without further ado, let's hop into Chatgpt. Okay, I'm going to start with a pretty involved initial prompt. I'm thinking that this initial prompt is going to do most of the heavy lifting when it comes to generating the meals and the grocery list I want to have this week. So here's what I'm saying. I'm saying I need help in creating a grocery list for the foods I want to eat this week. Can you start by generating 3 different meals I can eat for dinner this week? I want these meals to be relatively healthy, have a high protein content, and they should take no longer than 1 hour in preparation time. I'd also like these meals to be large enough to feed 2 people with enough left over for the following day's lunch. I'm going to start there. I think there's more things I could probably add to that initial prompt, but let's see what results this gets back. Okay, honestly, off the bat, these 3 meals that it generated are really good. I am actually really excited to try these. So first, we have grilled salmon and roasted vegetables with quinoa. It also goes on to elaborate how you can go about prepping this meal. Then it has a chicken fajita bowl, and finally it has a lentil and vegetable stir fry. And so looking at all 3 of these meals, these actually do look like pretty tasty and healthy meals that can be done relatively quickly. So off the bat, I'm really impressed by these meals that this came up with. It also goes on to quickly generate just a list of all the ingredients that I need. And so it's actually looking like in just that one prompt, I have 3 different meals that meet my criteria, and then I also have the grocery list that I can take to the store to get. From here, I also wanted to add a few more things that could round out this grocery list though. So I'm going to include, hey, this is a great starting point, but can you also include a quick and easy recipe for lunch, a tasty chocolate dessert, and 2 healthy snack options that I can pack and take to work. I think this is going to generate the right list that's going to balance out my meals for about a week. And now Chatgpt has gone ahead and answered my request. So it has a Greek chickpea salad for the quick and easy lunch. And then this tasty chocolate dessert, I'm super excited to try the chocolate banana nice cream, where we're basically making a banana and chocolate smoothie. Absolutely love that. Healthy snack option 1 is hummus and veggie sticks, and healthy snack option 2 is mixed nuts and dried fruit. Then it goes ahead and adds those to a new grocery list. Can you quickly combine both of these grocery lists into one master list? And then also, I've noticed there isn't any amounts that's going to be used here. So can you also include the approximate quantities of each ingredient I need? Wow, and here we go. Here's our master grocery list. It went ahead and separated these into different categories and included the sizes. So we have our produce category, which includes the salmon, I guess it's including in produce, and then all of the different vegetables we're getting. It includes the protein, which I would put salmon in here, but we'll let that pass. Grains, pantry, etc. So now we have our full grocery list. Oh, and by the way, as just a back-end note, I am copy and pasting all the prompts and the answers into a separate document that I can keep for longer periods of time, but I'll also include the specific prompts that I've used here in the description below the video. If you're liking this video so far, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Also, feel free to comment down below what types of meals you would want to ask Chatgpt for. I went through and added all of these ingredients onto a grocery list, so it's time to head to the grocery store. It's grocery time. All right, we have acquired the bags, and we ended up getting a lot of stuff. Definitely everything that was on the list provided by Chatgpt, and then we also did get other stuff, so not just a list provided by Chatgpt. So we're home unloading all the groceries. First thing we did, because we were hungry, was make that healthy snack. So I really like this. This stuff is expensive though. Both the dried fruits as well as nuts were super expensive. Trying out healthy snack number 2, which is carrots and hummus. Not my go-to, but I'll say a really nice snack. It is about time to make the first major recipe from Chatgpt. This is going to be the easy lunch recipe. I have basically all the ingredients ready. I am gonna add a couple things because I did want a little bit more substance and had a ton of carrots, so I'm gonna throw some carrots in there. So here we have the big bowl of salad. This is all our ingredients in here. Okay, here we go. Here is today's lunch salad all made up. It honestly looks really delicious. Definitely not what we would normally eat for a lunch or really as a meal at all, but excited to try it. Definitely is really healthy compared to what we normally eat for lunch. How do you think about Chatgpt recipe number 1?
It's really good, actually.
Me too. Really good. Really good lunch. We might have to add salads to the weekly menu, and this is a pretty solid one. Time for recipe number 2. We're making a marinade for the salmon here. Cooking up some quinoa and vegetable juice, which we haven't done before. And then gonna make some roasted veggies. Cooking up the salmon, roasting up the veg. Okay, here's this finished meal. This is the marinated salmon, quinoa, and roasted veggies. So we're really excited about how this looks. Cooking up the next recipe from Chatgpt, we got some marinated chicken breast grilling up. All right, so here is the other dinner. We got this chicken bowl, grilled chicken marinated with avocado, salsa, roasted veggies, rice, and some Greek yogurt. So looks really tasty. Let's see if it tastes good. We are preparing the final dish. This is going to be the vegetable stir fry. So tons of veggies. We'll see how it is. Okay, here is the veggie stir fry with quinoa. We did have a chicken breast and a half left over, so I cut that up and put it in here too. The stir fry was absolutely delicious. Loved it. And now it's time for the very last Chatgpt dish, the banana ice cream. So I have bananas, almond milk, cocoa powder, and vanilla extract in here. Let's split it up and see how it is. And here we have the banana ice cream, and it's actually really tasty. It looks a little weird, but there's no added sugar. So the only sugar in this is from the almond milk and bananas. And so it's relatively sweet, but not super sugary. It's actually really good. But that is gonna do it for this week of Chatgpt meals. Overall, I was really impressed with Chatgpt's ability to come up with a handful of pretty healthy meal ideas based off of the requirements I gave it. Now, with that said, there's definitely room for improvement, and luckily I'm someone that cooks very frequently, so I was able to take some of those meal ideas and then using a little bit of past cooking knowledge and skills, kind of iterate and add some of my own twists to most of these dishes. Now, for most people, if you are looking to follow a recipe, I imagine you could ask it to list out the recipe steps in a little more detail, and it would. But as a tool that was used to generate a handful of fun new meal ideas, create a grocery list, and help me organize my meals for the week, it was fantastic. Keep in mind that some of the resources used in this video, such as the prompts, will be in the description below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and comment down below what you want to see next. But other than that, thank you for watching, and thank you for keeping it real with Ryan.